Hello and welcome to 2024. My name is Ryan and I am a trainer with FinanceManagerTraining.com, the #1 F&I school in the nation. Now, the importance of automotive F&I training has never been more paramount than it is right now, as we see sales resistance in the F&I office across the nation rising each and every year. In fact, a study by HubSpot Research revealed that only 3% of customers trust people who are trying to sell them anything. That is only 2 percentage points higher than the trust these study participants said they had in politicians. Yikes. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about overcoming a very common objection that happens in every dealership. But this objection is especially prevalent in Honda and Toyota dealerships. And that objection is this: the customer who states that they've never had a problem with their previous vehicle from that manufacturer, so why should they purchase an F&I product now? Now, this lesson is being produced at the request of one of our F&I students who is having trouble overcoming this very objection at his own dealership. He's an F&I manager and he came to us for help. Now, it's important to remember that when you are an F&I student with Finance Manager Training, you have unlimited one-on-one training sessions with an F&I trainer and can request that a video lesson be made at any time. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's begin. Now, I just need you to pretend that I have an F&I customer across from me. I have just presented the F&I menu, and the F&I customer is explaining to me that, they're trading in a 2010 Honda. And in those 14 years that they owned it, they had no issues. The only time it ever was in service was for oil changes and tire rotations. So they just don't see the value in purchasing a vehicle service contract, or quite frankly, any F&I product, when their previous Honda did so well by them. And not to mention, the reliability of Honda is just well known. So let's see one way that we can respond to that objection. All right, let's begin. Mr. Customer, I'm glad to hear that your last Honda served you so well. I mean, it's true. Honda's reputation for reliability is well earned. That's why you're here today, right? But let me share something important with you. Things have changed since you last purchased your Honda in 2010. If you don't mind, I would like to explain a few of these changes and how it might impact your protection and care of your vehicle. Thank you. Since 2010, Honda has introduced a host of advanced electronic features, enhancing everything from safety to connectivity. For instance, in 2012, Honda introduced sophisticated infotainment systems. These are not just radios, they are complex electronic hubs that connect you to the world while on the move. And then by 2014, Honda announced that they'd be adding lane sensors and the lane watch technology, which are really cool driver assistance features. And all of this was part of the broader Honda Sensing Suite, which was introduced in 2015, which is essentially a collection of safety and driver assist technologies. Yes, they're incredible, but it also means that there's more sophisticated technology that needs protection. And then in recent years, we've even seen further advancements like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto integration, and even wireless charging options in our Honda vehicles. Now, these features, while they certainly enhance your driving experience, they also bring complexity. This complexity, unfortunately, means more potential for electronic issues that weren't a concern for your 2010 model that you're turning in. Now, that's where our protection options come into play, because they are designed to protect you against unforeseen expenses related to these advanced technologies and, quite frankly, most other repairs. Remember we talked about exclusionary versus inclusionary? Now, while Honda's reliability hasn't diminished, the sophistication and potential repair costs have increased. Our protection plans ensure that you can enjoy these advancements without worry, keeping you ahead of the curve in automotive technology, and it also gives you peace of mind. Now, what is the key phrase in that whole dialogue that I just had with the customer? Here's what it is. Things have changed. This is the key phrase that I said to the customer that turns the entire script around. Because what a customer wants to do in this situation, the ones that are giving the objection of, well, my last Honda lasted X years, the one before that lasted X years, and so forth. They are saying that things have not changed. They are saying this new vehicle will be the same as my previous one and the same as the one before that. But what you are saying is things have changed. In 2010, this happened. In 2014, this happened. In 2018, this happened. In 2020, this happened. Things have changed. The vehicle you're purchasing today has features and technology and advancements that you have never had in a vehicle before, Mr. Johnson. Things have changed. And if you go back to our training that teaches you to present the manufacturer's warranty before you ever get to the F&I menu, we talk about how you want to go over what the manufacturer's warranty provides and also its limitations. Now, at that time would be a good time to also slip in and say, you know, Mr. Johnson, I know in 2010 you saw a very similar form to this. Now, I got to let you know things have changed, and here is what has changed. We have added X, Y, Z, A, and B features that were not on your 2010 vehicle that you purchased from us. So the vehicle that you're trading in is different. Things have changed. This is the key phrase that you want to give if you want to try this objection handling technique. Again, things have changed. So before you present the F&I menu, when you're going over the manufacturer's warranty, Mr. Customer, I know that you received a very similar manufacturer's warranty in 2010. I do want to mention things have changed. Here's what has changed. While our warranty is still $336,560, what has changed is that we now have advanced driver assistance features that came out in 2000X. We now have this feature that came out in 2000X. We now have this feature that came out in 2020, so on and so forth. Things have changed. That way, when you get to your F&I menu, if they give you the objection of, you know, I've had 3 Hondas, the last one I purchased in 2010, 2014, whatever it is, I've never had an issue with it. I totally respect that, Mr. Johnson. I get it and I understand it. I do want to mention though, remember when I said a few minutes ago, things have changed? It's something you might want to keep in mind. You had a 2010 Honda, a 1998 Honda, and a 1976 Honda. Things have changed since those 3 vehicles came out. We did not have the technology in those 3 vehicles that we have today. It's just something you want to keep in mind, Mr. Johnson. You're just informing them, you know? Again, we've always told people in F&I, your job is not to hammer them into a decision. That's the worst thing you can do. You just want to inform them. Mr. Customer, I totally respect whichever decision you come to, but I think it would be wrong of me to not at least let you know that things have changed since you last purchased your vehicle. Things are different now. So take away one thing from this lesson, it's this. Try this phrase, both when you're presenting the manufacturer's warranty, slip it in, and then if they give you the objection of, well, you know, I've had 3 Hondas and I've never had an issue. We hope you enjoyed the lesson. We hope you got some value from it. Please feel free to ask any questions right down below in the comment section. And if you are an F&I student of ours, just remember, you can always book a one-on-one appointment with a trainer. We will call you, we will video message with you, we'll even text with you if that's what you prefer. You can also request a custom lesson, just like one of our students requested this custom lesson. And we wish you the best of luck in 2024. We'll see you soon.